in the heart of my grandma's sprawling garden, where sunflowers stood like tall, golden sentinels and roses whispered secrets on the breeze, there was a tree. It wasn't the biggest tree, nor the oldest, but to me, it was the most special. Grandma called it the wishing willow. Its branches didn't weep like other willows. They seemed to reach out, as if ready to offer a hug. Its leaves weren't just green, they shimmered with a soft, silvery light, especially when the sun began to set. Every summer, my first stop was always Grandma's garden. "Leo, my little sprout," she'd say, her voice warm like sunshine, wrapping me in an embrace that smelled of soil and cinnamon. "The wishing willow has missed you." I'd run to the tree, tracing the swirling patterns on its smooth bark. It felt strangely warm to the touch, humming with a gentle energy that only I seemed to notice. Grandma would sit on her wooden bench nearby, a twinkle in her eye. "Go on," she'd whisper. "Tell it a secret. It's a very good listener." So I did. I told it about the scraped knee I got from my bike, about the gold star I earned in spelling, and about how I wished I could fly just for a day. As I spoke, the silver leaves would rustle, even if there was no wind, their sound like tiny, tinkling bells. The next morning, a colorful kite, shaped like a magnificent eagle, would be leaning against the trunk. Grandma would just smile and say, "Looks like the willow heard you." The tree wasn't just magic, it was a friend. One summer, I arrived to find Grandma's garden quieter than usual. The sunflowers drooped, and the roses seemed to have lost their vibrant color. And the wishing willow, its leaves had lost their silvery sheen. They hung limp and dull, and the bark felt cold. Grandma was quiet too, moving a little slower. "The garden is just a bit tired, Leo," she said, but her smile didn't quite reach her eyes. I knew it was more than that. I sat by the tree. But this chimney, I didn't make a wish for myself. I placed my hand on its cool bark and whispered, "I wish you would feel better. I wish the whole garden would be happy again." Days turned into a week, and nothing changed. The tree seemed sadder than ever. I felt a knot of worry in my stomach. Was the magic gone? One afternoon, I found Grandma sitting by the willow, her hand resting on its trunk, just like mine. She was quietly humming a tune, a soft, sweet melody I'd never heard before. As she hummed, a single leaf on the branch above her head began to glow with that familiar, silvery light. My eyes widened. It wasn't just about wishing, it was about giving back. I sat down next to her, and she taught me the song. She said it was a song her own grandmother had taught her, a song for the garden, a song of thanks. We sang together, our voices mingling in the quiet air. At first, it was just one glowing leaf, then another, and another, like stars igniting in a twilight sky. A gentle breeze stirred, carrying our melody through the branches, and the leaves began to rustle with their bell-like chime. We weren't asking for anything. We were simply sharing our love for the garden, for the tree, and for each other. The next morning, I woke up to a breathtaking sight. The entire wishing willow was bathed in a radiant, silver light, so bright it made the morning dew sparkle like diamonds. The sunflowers stood tall and proud again, their faces turned to the sun. The roses had unfurled their petals, their fragrance filling the air. The magic was back, stronger than ever. Grandma came and stood beside me, her arm around my shoulder. "You see, Leo," she said softly, "the real magic wasn't just in the wishing, it was in the caring. The tree gives to us, so we must also give back to it." That summer, I learned the most important secret of the wishing willow. It didn't just grant wishes. It thrived on love, on songs, on stories, on the simple joy of being together. The magic wasn't something you took. It was something you shared. Every day, Grandma and I would spend time by the tree. Sometimes we'd sing a song, sometimes I'd read it a story from my favorite book, and sometimes we'd just sit in comfortable silence, watching the silver leaves dance. I told the tree about my new wish, to have 100 more summers just like this one, right here, in this magical garden with my grandma. The leaves rustled in reply, and I knew, with all my heart, that the tree was wishing for the same thing too. Years have passed. I'm older now, but every time I visit the garden, The first thing I do is go to the wishing willow. Its bark is etched with a few more lines, just like Grandma's face, and its branches reach even wider. I place my hand on its trunk, and I can still feel that familiar, warm hum. I close my eyes and I can hear her voice, warm like sunshine, telling me that the real magic is the love we plant and nurture, and that it will continue to grow forever. The garden is a living memory, a testament to a love that, just like the willow, continues to give. And every time a new, silvery leaf unfurls, I know a little piece of that shared magic is being born into the world. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow for more stories.